Maestro Gaming presents a wobbly wagon wheel production about a nomad man. That man is the Gypsy King. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and what should be quite a relaxing episode. We only need 1 point to guarantee survival from today's free games. And, well, we are starting off here in the concrete jungle, which Ashdod, of course, call home. So, I'm going to find a way in. I can't remember how I got in last time, but we shall figure it out, and I'll see you fine folks for the kickoff in just a second. Right, so we found a way over that concrete wall, and it is time to kick off our first game of today's episode. And as you might have noticed, we have made a few little tweaks to the team. So, of course, Adu remains in goal. The back line stays as Bakar, Posman, Levy and Elk. Central midfield stays as Elias and Noadika, but that front four, which we were struggling with, well, we've had a little bit of a shuffle round. So Boo Boo is playing on the left wing. We've got Evandro up front in his place. We then have Wittenberg staying on the right-hand side, and Shaban is now coming in at central attacking mid. Now, our bench consists of Goran, Ziri, Sandor, Etu, Zion, Binyamin, who is actually a decent backup for the right wing, and Effie. So, without further ado, let's head on into the dressing room and talk to Mega Man. So, what does Mr. Mega Man have to say today? A little encouragement could go a long way. We need 1 more point to ensure survival, which I've been saying for a while now. So, assertively, we're underdogs, that suits... Yeah, you know what, passionately. We're underdogs, suits us down to the ground. Let's cause an upset. Let's get that point. Let's get survival. In, done, bish bash bosh. Have a couple of games to just relax, maybe give some players a run out, and just help build the team for their future. We aren't going to be here, but we want them to prosper. We want them to prosper in the future. It doesn't matter if we're around or not. We want to keep them prospering. But Fabian Eder from goal, an enthusiastic fellow with no respect to us. Don't know why I struggled on that bit, but you need to put a point today to guarantee avoiding relegation. Have you picked the right team? No, I picked the complete wrong team. Fabian, why? Fabian, why would you ask me this? I'm clearly going to say the team I picked is the right team. I'm not going to turn around and go, you know what? No, I picked a terrible team. It was an awful decision. Why did I do it? Right, you're 11th in the Premier League form table. That's actually worryingly high. We've been awful. Absolutely awful. But we're still 11th in the form table. Can you turn things around today? We need to find some form quickly, and this is a good chance for us to do so. It's not. This really isn't the game for us to be finding form, but... I mean, let's do it. Let's turn things around, as Sakanin is playing against Gan, so nice little relegation survival game there. Tel Aviv against Tel Aviv, that'll be a nice game in the other group. Bakar has taken a knock though. Boo Boo's cross has been blocked and they're in possession with Zeka. Zeka gets it up to Azra. He is now 1-on-1 with Ado and he's scored. Why? Why? Was that Bakar? No, that was Posman. Where was Bakar? I know he took a knock, but was he off the pitch? Or is this... That's Elias. That's Shaban. Bakar, where are you? Levy. Noadika. Posman. Did they really just take... I think they just took advantage of the fact our left back was injured. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. He's indicated he wants to come off. Great. Well, you're going to have to stay till half-time. Nurse the knock, my friend. Nurse the knock. It can't be too bad. If it was too bad, you'd be stretched off. So, Levy heads it down. Canute has intercepted the ball, and we are 20 minutes in, and it looks like they might score a second. Biton whips one in. Come on, get it away. Elias, please, someone. Thankfully, the header is wide. Now, I'm going to demand more. Show some passion, lads. Push up. This is pathetic. Boo Boo is frustrated. Boo Boo, do you want to be dropped from the team completely? Because I can do it. I will drop you. I'm not afraid to drop you. I will put Evandro back out there, put Elk up front, and I will drop you. So don't even... Just don't. Don't mess with me today. I'm not in the mood, boo-boo. Not in the mood at all. Zeka, though, gets it to Canute. Azraya has got position and he's given it straight to Wittenberg. Come on, Wittenberg, counter-attack right now. Get an equaliser. Somebody. Elk's on the overlap. Will he use him? No, he's going inside on his own and... What was that? It was somewhere in between the corner flag and the goal. Don't think the goal is over there. Wittenberg, that was terrible. And just the team in general right now is playing absolutely awful. This is frustrating to watch. Especially considering the stats. They had 3 shots, we had 7. 2 on target to our 1. We had 1 out of 7 on target. That is pathetic. 9 fouls to 0. 0 yellow cards, 0 yellow cards. 35% possession to our 65. We've been the better team other than our finishing. It's been terrible. Elias, 74 passes completed. 7.1 has been our best performer. For them has been Azaria with 1 goal and 8.2. Struggling to perform is Azaria. Azaya, I guess, is the one performing, and the one not performing is Azaria with a 6.4, and Boo Boo also has a 6.4. Trust them to have 2 players who have very similar names, struggling and also doing well. Sakanin, though, currently winning 1-0 in their game, so that's nice to see for them, I suppose. Tell the boys they did well in the... Was he watching the same game as us? Were you watching the same game? Aggressively. I expect to see a much better second half. Avandro and Boo Boo. Swap back. No. Oh, yes, it's done it. Good. I thought when I'd highlighted it, I'd gone and messed it up. You're looking stressed. Levy, you think you're stressed? You should be looking at me right now. I am the stressed one. We then bring on Ziri at left back, and that is our moves for half time. Shuffle a couple of players round. We are going to demand more. That's gone okay, I suppose. Shaban is pressured. We have Boo Boo who is anxious. You know what, Boo Boo? Get off my pitch. Get off my pitch, Boo Boo. I don't appreciate this. Vandro, playing terrible. Can we swap Wittenberg over? Do we have anyone who can go on that left-hand side? I guess Shaban can. At a push. But Shaban, how are you over there? Not too bad, I suppose. Shaban, you, my friend, are going to go out there, be an inside forward. In fact, how are you as an inside forward? I'm kind of curious now. Inside forward, he's left-footed only, so it's probably not a good idea to have him as an inside forward. But you know what? Statistics-wise, not too bad. Maybe he hits some disgusting-looking shot from over there. So we're going to let him be an inside forward. Give him a run out over there. He's pressured by the feedback. He's playing okay. I don't know why he's pressured. He just needs to pick his game up. Help the team around him do a bit better. As you can see, took 3 players off who are having an awful game, quite frankly. We're going to tell the lads to push up, because they're not. Okay, you didn't like that one? That's fine. I'm going to demand more of you, though, now decided you don't like me telling you to push up. As soon as I get the opportunity, I shall tell you to do more. Kakon, though, gives it away to Ziri. Now, can we get something going? Come on, Ziri. Be our hero. Or just give it away to Goldstein, who is now going to give it to Zaya. Zaya has broken through. He has walked around our defence. We managed to get 2 defenders back, but then he just walked around them. I don't see the point in having defenders at the moment. Guy with the corner. Can we get it away? Guy with an eye. And, well, it's Goldstein, edge of the area. Lucky for us. Can't keep the shot down. And it is still 1-0. We are going to tell the lads, though, to show some passion. We're still 1-0 down. This is awful. Come on, lads. Who's battling for that 7th, 8th spot? Now we're stuck down in 10th. It's not looking good. Ziri, though, heads it down. Elias can't get it, though. Zeka, now to Azaria, gets it to Guy. Guy tries the ball over the top. Oh, no. Addo, save it, please. Addo. Lucky for us, it has gone wide. But it doesn't seem like we're going to get a whole lot going. We have 30 seconds to try and get an equaliser. Levy bringing it up now, comes inside, plays it over to Elias. Now will he play it through the middle or go out wide? It's Nwadika with a ball over to Shaban on this left-hand side. Plays it into Elias. Elias making a lovely run, plays it up to Zion. Zion holds it up for Elias. Elias holding it well nicely. We need to do something with this though. Effie now to Zion. Zion from range. He could have scored a screamer. Unfortunately though, he does not, and it stays 1-0. So, they had 7 shots to our 17, 4 on target to our 6, 13 fouls to our 1, 1 yellow card, 0 yellow cards, 35% possession to 65. Their best performer was Azariah with 1 goal and an 8.3. Elias for us with 127 passes completed and a 7.1. I'm pretty sure he's been our best performer pretty much since he's been playing. That's pretty impressive. Struggling to perform though is Biton. He's got 6.5, and Boo Boo, he was offside 3 times and got a 6.3. Now, a few different milestones, but feel free to go through them. I am not. Azariah gets the player of the match. So, Mega Man thinks to tell the boys that, no, Mega Man, there's nothing impressive about that. Nothing at all. Aggressively, I'm not happy with that result. You can be stressed all you want, Levy. I will deport you, if need be. I'm not impressed with the way we are playing right now, and yeah. There's now only a 6-point gap between us and the relegation zone. Now, lucky for us, we have 6 points on them for 2 games. So they can only get 6 points, but still, it's rough. Bruised ankle. That's what he was fussing about. 20 minutes in, he wanted to be taken off because he had a little bruise on his ankle. Bakai, you're going to be covered in bruises if you keep that sort of mentality up. I need players who want to fight to play, not just, I've got a bruise, I must go off. But yes, that is it. We now have games against 12th and 14th. So, if we can pick up a victory against 12th, we guarantee our survival. So, let's head on over to our home stadium where I'll see you fine folks for the second game of today's episode. Okay, ladies and gents, this just takes the mick. Right, so as you can see, I am currently selling a player who is surplus to requirements. We don't need him. I don't mind giving him away on a free transfer. He is valued at like 400 odd quid. I'll show you in a second. As you'll see though, selling team wage contribution, didn't notice this until I clicked it, £180 a week. Now I ask you, what do you think he's on for a wage at the moment? Well, £180 out of the £220 a week he's currently on. So they want to pay 40 quid a week and get me to carry on paying 180 for a guy they're getting for free. He is valued at £475, but that's just taking the mick. Apol, Accra, you are absolutely taking the mick. You are scamming me. And you know what? I'm going to let you. I don't need him. As we just popped to here, look, 2-star potential. He's never going to get in our team. And honestly, I'm proud of them for having the guts to give such a disgraceful offer, quite frankly. So, I'm going to carry on heading on over to our home stadium. Well, hopefully see you fine folks in just a second. Okay, so it's match day for our second game of today's episode. And as you can see, we have a couple of injury issues. First of all is Addo. Now, Addo is out for quite a while. As you'll see here, he's currently injured with a twisted ankle, 3 to 5 weeks. Terrible issue having Addo out. He's our starting goalkeeper. Getting a little old, probably how he managed to break his ankle. So, Addo is coming out. Goran is coming in for him. Now, who is going onto the bench in place of Goran? Well, that is Gigi, because we don't have another goalkeeper. That is our options. He is 1.5 star, 1.5 star potential. Our replacement is decent, so that's not too bad. And in fact, he's a youngster, so it's going to be nice to give him a run out. Give him a bit of match sharpness. Get him growing his potential. Then we have Boo Boo. He's going to be swapping back up front for Evandro. We're going to get this link going back between Bakar and Evandro, hopefully. Hopefully these two links can work up. Also, Wittenberg. He has an injury too. Not so bad though. A bruised foot for 1 more day. We're going to make him play on it. It's a bruise. He can deal with a bruise, surely. What's he going to do? Aggravate a bruise and make it more bruised? Like, come on, Wittenberg. Can't be too bad. Then on the bench we have been Yamin to cover for him if he somehow manages to get injured from said bruise. So without further ado, let's head on into the stadium and get on with today's game. Elias will take the captain's armband today. Okay, good job, Elias. Elias, our man, myth, legend, who has been dominating things for us. We are going up against a 4-4-2 yet again. Do we recognise any players? That is the question. They have a hen on the right-hand side and a gal on the other side. But I don't recognise any actual players that they have. Nope, nobody on the bench either. So let's go talk to the Mega Man. And yet again, he thinks we should encourage the team. So you're not passionate. I expect nothing but a win to cut out. Yeah, that's exactly what I expect. Go out there, get a victory. We've got our number one goalkeeper on. Not sure what number Addo had, but our number one goalkeeper is out on pitch and ready to save some shots. Now, you know what? We're going to start attacking. We need to go out there, be more aggressive, get some wins. We need a victory because we have slipped down now into 11th place. If we only draw this game, we are going to be stuck in 11th place. So let's get up into 10th. We don't want to drop any lower than 10th. 10th is disappointing as it is. I expect it to be above Ashdod, maybe above Maccabi, and pushing for that 7th. That 7th would have been a bit far, but 8th, 9th, that seems about reasonable. But it's been a pretty dull game in this first half. We've had 3 shots to their 4. Yet again, only 1 on target to their 3. 4 fouls to 4 fouls, 0 yellow cards, 1 yellow card, 70% possession to their 30. Now, our best performer was Levy. He got a 6.9 and 55 passes completed. For them was Sinead. He got a 100% tackle-1 ratio and a 6.9. Struggling to perform was Wittenberg. He had a 0% crossing completion ratio and a 6.4, must be the bruise. And Hen with 2 mistakes and a 6.4. Now, as you can see, Hapolhafai is currently winning their game 3-0, so that's good when it comes to the relegation, I suppose. Beersheba winning 2-0 against Shimona, which is good for their title race. Not sure where they are currently in their title race, not had a look at that for a while. And then our game, of course, is 0-0. So, tell the team it was very disappointing. Assertively, I'm far from pleased. Go out there, do something better in the second half. Wittenberg, I will chop your leg off if I need to, even though you're on loan. So, I don't think they're going to be too particularly pleased if I chop his leg off, but he's tempting me. It really is. In fact, Binyamin, get on there. If you don't want to play, you play. You can do a good job, so we shall bring you on. They are in possession though, and it's Hen. Hen whips one in. Oh no. What are you doing, Goran? He just took a knee. He literally just took a knee. He didn't die for it. He just took a knee and let it go by him. What? Let's have another look at this one, folks. So Hen whips one in, header by Gal. A blade tries to get onto it, doesn't, but that was just pathetic. Show some passion, lads. This is awful football right now. Elk, you have been trash at the moment. Elk, I'm dropping you for the next game. Shaban, Avandro and Shaban are both struggling. So, can't get rid of both of them, sadly. So, I guess Shaban just has to go out there, put him as a winger, support. Zion can come in the middle. We then have... Actually, is there anyone else I can move into the middle? Boo Boo. Zion can't go to the left. Shaban can get... Boo Boo can go to the left. So you know what? Yeah, Boo Boo, get out there. I don't particularly want to have to put you out there, but needs must. Shaban is playing awful now. Effie can come on, and we just don't have a settled front lineup at the moment. They're not playing great, and the Takiva Tiki Taka is, well, not working out. I think the plan for the next game is strikerless, even though we're playing a team which we smashed last time we played them. Effie's shot is blocked though. Elias one-on-one with the goalkeeper, kicks it out. Oh my god, It was harder not to score, Effie. First you kick it at the goalkeeper at the wrong side of the goal, then you go to kick it into the net and hit the side netting. Demand more. You're anxious. You'll be anxious when I put you all on the transfer list. When I leave this place, you're all leaving with me. And I'm not taking you to whatever club I go to. Because these last few games, last few episodes in fact, have been difficult. But we have lost this one 1-0. 10 shots to their 9, 4 on target to their 5, 9 fouls, 7 fouls, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 67% possession to their 33. Now our best performer was Levy. The centre back got a 7 rating and an 89 passes completed. For them was Sinner with 7 rating also and a 12.5 kilometres covered. Now struggling to perform was Evandro. He got a 6.3 and Nidam with a 6.6. So, Levy, player of the match, which, yeah, there's just nothing good about that game. I'm far from pleased. Lads, pick it up. Really pick it up. We're down in 11th now. We was up here in like 8th, 9th. We're now down in 11th. Struggling. 6-point gap. So, we're not relegated, but, I mean, we could drop to 12. We could actually drop to 12 if we lose to bottom of the league and they win. Who do you play? Lazion, who do you play, my friends? I shouldn't be saying my friends because they've just beat us. But who do you play? Netanya. Netanya should be able to win that game. I'd be impressed if they managed to beat Netanya. But still, we've been awful. Look at this run of form. This is terrible. 3 losses on the bounce. Before that, 2 draws, a loss, a draw. We haven't won in 7 games. Last time we won was a 1-0 win against Jerusalem, which was a big home win on the telly. But we've been smashed on the telly since. 2 draws and a loss. Guess we're going away now to Ramat Gan. Now, like I said, last time we played them was a pretty fun experience. It was all the way back here at the end of January where we won 6-1 at home on the television. But we're not at home, we're not on the television, so who knows how we're going to get on with them in the next game. But I'm going to head on over to their stadium. It looks like we have an international break because it's 14 days away. So I'll see you fine folks in 2 weeks when we play them in just a second. Right, so as you can see, we have arrived here outside the home of Hapoel Ramat Gan for the final game of today's episode, the final game of our time here in Israel. So without further ado, I'm going to head on into the gates behind us and get on with today's game. Okay, ladies and gents, it is time to kick off our third and final game here in Israel. And, well, we are going for a bit of a change-up. Hopefully we can finally get a victory, break our terrible streak, and leave here on a high note. So, our team looking to do that is Goran in goal, Bakar, Posman, Levy and Elk at the back, Elias and Noadika in central midfield. In front of them is Shaban. Now on the left-hand side, we are using the champ. On the right is Wittenberg and Effie up front. Our bench consists of Gigi, Ziri, Sandor, Etu, Zion, Moshi and Evandro. But what does Mega Man have to say about today's game? Well, let's go and find out. These are, of course, already relegated. Told him to do it for the fans. It didn't look like there was many fans in the stadium, and we're away from home. I'm not sure where he's got that one from. I'm going to assertively tell the team, I know how hard, aggressively. I fully expect it. There we go. That's motivated them. Kick up the backside. As you can see, all these empty seats. In fact, look, the stadium looks empty. There's 2 people sat there. I don't know what fans he's on about, quite frankly. But Effie back post hits the crossbar. It's cleared away and we have gained possession back with Levy. Whips one back in. The champ can't do anything with it, but Wittenberg has collected the ball. Come on, Wittenberg. Gets it out to Elias. Elias, no. Come on. We need to try and get 6 goals. We can get 6 goals today, like we did last time we played them. He'll make up for it. Or at least go some way to making up. For these past few episodes, we need some goals. We need some positivity to see before we leave this place. We can't leave Israel on what would be an 8 streak if we don't win today's game. So we don't want to leave on that. We don't want to leave on such a negative note. We want to remember the good times and not remember the terrible times of the past couple of episodes. But they are in possession and they're looking like scoring perhaps. No, it is blocked. Wittenberg going the wrong way. Plays it back to Wadika even, who just decides to give them the ball back. That was a terrible pass. And, well, they are in possession. Ball over the top. And Zidane has got onto this. Lucky for us, the frame of the goal is there. Because the goalkeeper wasn't. Goran is useless, quite frankly. Goran is absolutely terrible, and I'm not happy. Posman is looking nervous. Effie is... Oh, come on, Nwidika, why are you nervous? Are you nervous because you know I'm going to yell at you at half-time if we don't get a goal, at least in these first 45 minutes? Elk, can he whip in a lovely cross? He does. Back post. The champ cannot get onto it, but Bakar is there. Now, can he get a lovely pass in? He does. It's the champ. Play it back out to Bakar, maybe? No, it's straight at the goalkeeper, but he can only palm it into his net. The champ is here, and it's his 5th goal of the season. I should have probably been utilising the champ a little bit earlier than I have. We pulled out the big guns. He's on. He scored. And what? I want to say beautiful. It really wasn't. It's a goal. And it looks beautiful to me because we've not had one in forever. It feels like forever, at least. I think we've had 1 or 2 goals, but we haven't picked up a victory so far. And this is the closest we've had to one. So, Elias edge of the area, plays it out to Bakar. Bakar cuts inside. He takes a shot. It's tipped onto the bar and it's cleared away. We could have had a second. Haddad throws it in now. Dispossess him, please win that tackle. No, he's given it to Zidane. Oh, is it the post? Elk clears it away. So many coming off the frame of the goal at either end. It's scrappy. Elias, though, free kick. What a beautiful free kick by Shy Elias. What a beauty for his 2nd goal of the season. We're having another look at that one, that is for sure. What a beautiful curling free kick. He bent it like Beckham. Top right corner, and it was a beauty. Nice one. Elias up to 10. Oh, speaking of which, oh, no, we've got another highlight. Never mind. We shall wait till half-time before I go on that. But Effie's shot. Saved. I guess, but it was going in. The champ decides to steal it on the line, though. So, the champ gets his 2nd goal of the game, 6th goal of the season, and, well, Effie, I would not begrudge you going over and hitting him for that one. As you can see, it was going in. The defender was not clearing that, and, yeah, the champ just helped it over the line. So, it is 3-0 going into half-time. The champ has a brace. Not a beautiful brace, but he has a brace nevertheless. We then have Elias, who got a goal also. So they've had 3 shots to our 14, 0 on target to our 5, 8 fouls to our 1, 1 yellow card to 0, 31% possession to our 69. Now, the best performers, Cebu for them with a 6.8, and Elias, of course, for us with an 8.7, 83 passes completed. Like I said, he's only had 1 or 2 games where he hasn't actually been the best performer. Struggling to perform is Mazel for them, 6.3 and 4 mistakes, and Goran for us with a 6.8 in goal. Now, Sakhanin is currently drawing 1-1 against Hafaya, which is very good for them. Shame they're already relegated, but that's a good little result for them. Our game, of course, is 3-0. Now, Lazion, they are playing Netanya. Now, if we struggled in this game, we really would have needed Netanya to keep Lazion back, because they could have caught us if things got too difficult. We then have Ranana, who's currently losing 3-2 away to Ashdod, which is great for us also. As you can see, we've moved up a spot in the table, or as you might have noticed in the first half at least, we have moved up a spot in the table. That's because Ashdod is winning that game. Now, if Ranana can take that back and even make it a draw, we're going back down into 11th. But Ashdod, I am your fan right now, so keep that up, Ashdod. I would really appreciate that. Mega Man, though, thinks to tell the boys that efforts were excellent, and they were. So you know what, lads? I'm pleased with it. Keep it going. I'm going to give you all a pat on the back, and pray you keep it up. And speaking of keeping it up, Shaban is going to throw it into Elk. Back to Shaban. Shaban back to Elk once more. Elk whips one in, headed away, though, and it's Moxie on the counter-attack. Now he plays it back to Cebu. Cebu holding up possession nicely, plays it back to the goalkeeper. Can we hunt this one down? No. He is going to clear it over to the left-hand side. Now, can someone get a tackle in? Mayo Renatas, and, well, our midfielder just doesn't... I think that was Nwidika. Just didn't even bother. He just walked up to him and was like, okay, if you're going to pass it to our goalkeeper, that is fine. Bakar, though, has just gone and give it away to Cohen. Now, speaking of Cohen's, ours is retiring at the end of the season. I just got that randomly as news, and, well, Zidane has just gone and got one back for them. Fadi Zidane, in fact, with his 10th goal of the season, assisted by Sony Cohen. And what a beautiful goal it was. Our goalkeeper should have done better. He got past his man, though, and Goran's terrible dive could not keep it from the corner of the goal. So, what are we going to do? Who are we going to call? Who shall we keep on? Well, wait, it's the 49th minute. We can give it a little bit of a break. Try and... Do I want to push? I kind of want to push. But we'll play sensible. The crazy part of me is just like, you know what, throw 3 people up front, 4 people up front, but no. We're going to play for league position, because it won't make a huge difference, but it should make some financial implication on the team. So we'll play for the league position. We're not going to go too crazy, as fun as it might be to try and throw a bunch of people up against a team who, quite frankly, has no defense. So they are going to try ball over the top. Levy intercepts, and it's Nwadika. Now can we get something going? Shaban plays over to FU, plays it back to Shaban. Shaban is looking over to the left-hand side. He doesn't find the champ, though. It's intercepted, and they have the ball back with Hatuka. Hatuka plays it back to Latva. Now with Moyer. Moyer making a lovely run through the centre. Can someone dispossess him, please? No, it's a ball over the top to Zidane, who didn't even need to shoot. He'd walk past the goalkeeper. Goran, I'm glad that you're not the first choice goalkeeper. I really am. Because that was something. Show some passion, lads. I knew that was going to annoy you. You've annoyed me, though. You should not have conceded that goal. That was disgustingly bad. Shaban. You know what? You've been playing alright. Shaban is on a 6.9. The real one struggling is Wittenberg yet again. So the Moshi monster is coming on that side. That's our substitutions. Let's go finish this game off. Moshi monster on. In fact, don't play him as a defensive mid. Play as a central mid. You can go like that. We'll have you on defensive, but you can be on attacking. So he's going to be supportive, he's going to drop back, he's going to push up. What a nice little balance there. So let's get this victory, lads. Come on, demand more. 3-2 is not a result we should be getting here. We should be dominating this team. Elias, back post, Nwadika, beautiful header, his first goal. And what a lovely time to get it. Assisted by Elias. Elias, of course, being the beautiful playmaker, as he's been since he arrived. And Nwadika at the back post. Heads it back across, face a goal. And we are 4-2 up, ladies and gentlemen. This is not too bad. It's not the greatest result. As you already know, we beat them for 6-1 last time we played. Moshi whips one in, though. Headed away. Headed completely away now. Etu gets it, though. Plays it to Elias. Now the champ. We can get something built up here. 6 minutes remain. Elk over on the right-hand side as Egg Space whips in at the back post. The champ has hit the post. And it's cleared away. Sorry, he hit the crossbar. Looked like he hit the post. He hit the frame of the goal. Elias with the corner, though. Whips it in. Back post. Oh my. We cannot keep it down as Effie attempts a header. So, 3 minutes remain. 2-1. We have the victory. Now, how is the other game going? It is going fine, because looks like we're not dropping down a league spot. So, it has ended 4-2. We get to end on something positive. 4-2 in the end, with the champ getting a brace. Elias getting a goal. Nwadika getting a goal. Elias, amazing performance. 9 rating, 175 passes completed. Zidane had a decent game. He got a brace and an 8.8. Now, match statistics. 7 shots to our 22. We dominated this game. 4 on target to our 8. 12 fouls to our 4. 1 yellow card to 1 yellow card. 31 possession to our 69. Now, struggling to perform was Mordechai. For them with a 6.2 and 1 mistake leading to a goal. And Wittenberg with a 6.6. 3 different milestones, but feel free to go through them if you wish. I shall not. Elias, though, of course, the man, the myth, the legend gets the player of the match. 9 rating, 1 goal, 1 assist. He couldn't have done anything more today. The Mega Man thinks we should tell the boys they did excellent. And you know what? Passionately, I'm very pleased, lads. We're going to give a bit of passion. We're leaving. We're going to give them a nice positive note to remember us on. As you can see, end of the season. No more fixtures. It is done and dusted. They're the 2 teams going down. We finished 10th in the end. You know what? Before we go, I should say, let's have a little look at what that actually means. Does it actually mean anything? No. 10th and below don't get any prize money. So, yeah. It really didn't matter in the end if we was 10th or 11th. It's 9 and above who get money, and well, we screwed that one up the past 2 or 3 episodes. So, thank you all for watching today's episode. Of course, we have Sunday Surprise coming up tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's Sunday Surprise. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you all have a lovely night and a great week ahead of you next week. Goodbye.